Hi, my name is Shlok, and just wanted to give you a little demo on the Polytron computer. So we have everything packaged in this tiny little box. So inside you'll find the actual computer. So here you have the CPU and the keyboard all built into one unit. You have a mouse. You have a cable to power up the device. So literally all you need to do is just plug this into a power source, which I'm going to do right now. So we turn it on and we're going to plug in the computer here. And to save a bit of time, I've already connected the HDMI cable to the monitor right here. So I'm just going to plug that into the computer. So right now this is turned on. So if you come over here, you'll be able to see the computer in use. I'm just going to wait for it to boot up. Turn on the screen, and there we have it. So it's already started to boot up right now. So if you come over on this side, just going to move it here. So we're just booting into the computer right now. So you can see it's pretty fast for a low-cost device. So it's just running some drivers and it's going to start right about now. So meanwhile, this already has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth built in. This is currently running 2 gigabytes of RAM and about 32 gigabytes of storage. And it comes pre-built with all the applications you need to get up and running. So this is literally all you need to set up. So if you have a TV, even an old 1980s TV or a 1990s TV that has a composite cable, you can still connect to it. If you have a monitor like this has a VGA, we provide an adapter so you can connect with that. Or if you have an HDMI, you can connect with using that as well. So here we have our computer. So as you can see, over here we have almost all the applications that you would use on a daily basis. So for example, we have a document editor called LibreOffice that is compatible with Microsoft documents. So you have your .docx and your .doc files, which right. So as you can see, we have our text editor open here, and we're just going to open just to show you an actual document file. So here we've saved this in the documents folder. So as you can see here that this is a .docx file, which is usually only opened by Microsoft Word, but we can indeed open it here. So we just opened a file right now. So yep, that's the file right there. So it says hello there, hope to find you well. And we can use this to make things like charts or any kind of newsletters. You can use this to make posters, and we're just going to type nice to meet you. And as you can see, we have a lot of pre-installed fonts, so you can really make something beautiful out here. So you can of course change the size of the text, maybe 72 points. I like to change the color to purple. We're already starting and on our way to make a pretty great poster. So this is what we can do here. So we're going to save this, and we're going to save this in the Microsoft Word format. So that's done and we've closed it. We have Firefox here, the internet's favorite browser, and as you can see, it boots up really fast, and I can just log on to YouTube or any kind of other website too, and this is connected via Wi-Fi. There's no Ethernet cable connected here on the side, as you can see. We just have USB for the mouse. That's pretty much all we've used. So we're just going to open YouTube and we can start watching some videos and learn something new. So that's what we're going to do right now. Great. So we've just opened YouTube, and we are going to see this interesting video about acrylic pour painting, which is pretty cool. So just gonna wait for the video to load. It's running 2 gigabytes of RAM, and it's impressive what this can do with such little power. So the video just starts playing right away. We have of course ads because YouTube has ads. So just gonna skip the ad, and he has a marble here. We can skip to another portion of the video, and this is actually streaming in 4K. This computer is capable of streaming in 4K, so we can of course full screen and see that content. Great. So this is more about what we can do in terms of everyday things. So what about education? So we have a pre-installed app called Scratch, which is great for people to sort of get into programming. So we're just gonna open up Scratch. Scratch is a great little app to sort of get into programming. So here, we're gonna say we can control things. So when we say that when the flag is clicked, we're gonna do something. So we're going to click the repeat button. We're going to wait for 3 seconds, and then we're going to move, let's say 100 steps. So this is just a simple little program that I made, and that will make Scratch move. And we can even do that he turns, let's say 90 degrees in every 10 steps. So we're going to repeat this 10 times and see how the program goes. So we're just going to click flag and see how that goes. As you can see, he's moving, he's waiting for 3 seconds, moving, turning 90 degrees, he's done it again, he's done it again. Right. So what this teaches you is the core concept of programming, that you can just take simple things like functions, loops, and how you build a program out of it. And what's great is you just need to drag and drop. So it's not like you have to sit and code all the time. But we have of course provisions for that too when a student is a little bit more advanced. So they can go into a terminal and actually start talking to the computer. So we're just going to type in a command called figlet, which is going to say hello world. And we've typed that, and all we literally do is click enter. And as you can see, we have this annotated in ASCII characters. You can do some pretty cool things. You can, of course, see things like C matrix to sort of have code flow in a cool matrix style environment, so kids can sort of see all the awesome things that you can do with a computer. And now I'm going to show you another really cool application which is both fun, educational, and great for kids. So it's called Pico 8. So Pico 8 is basically like an 8-bit console emulator. So we type explore, and we have a bunch of apps and games that we can play. So we have this painting app that someone made. So we literally use our keyboard to sort of lay down the strokes for this Japanese lettering, right? And I think this is a great app that you can just use. But as someone who wants to learn how it works, I can quit to the menu, and what's cool is I just click the escape key twice, and here I can actually see all of the code that the programmer used to make it. And I can see that, oh, there's a brush acceleration, and that's given a certain degree. There's a break, which is given a certain degree. And, this is the paper size. Here's the function to make the paper, the function to draw on the actual canvas. And I can just literally go in and edit these things and sort of make my own program and sort of understand not just how this software works, but how any kind of software works, or I can implement these ideas in another app. So something that I was able to do is, make another game here called Zepton. So here I have Zepton running. So this is program this here. So we can literally fire and fight enemies. See, you have a little term, prompt showing, zooming into the enemy there. And so we can exit again, and again I can edit the code. But what's awesome is it's not just code. You know, you can design each individual sprite and make your own characters. You can you know, lay out your map. You can add music to this and even sequence it so that it plays certain kinds of sounds at certain times. So that's just a little fun little application called Pico 8 that I'm bundling with this computer as well. So that's just a small little demo and overview on the Polytron computer. I hope you like it, and let me know your thoughts. Thanks.